Moving on to the PS5, we had a teardown and a PS5 UI first look. So the PlayStation YouTube channel uploaded a video earlier this month where they took apart and kind of tore down the PlayStation 5 and showed us everything, all the bits, the bobs, all the RAM, the CPU, the coolers, the heat sinks, like literally everything, and even the screws and how you make it stand up and as opposed to lay down. They showed us everything. They also highlighted the PS5 that will run significantly quieter and cooler than previous PlayStation consoles, which is great. Because my PS3, I feel, used to be super loud before I had it refurbished.
PS4 is really loud too.
The Pro?
Yeah.
Or the... I don't know. I think mine's far enough away from me, and these headphones that I wear like kind of block out. Like they're not noise canceling.
It's really far away from you. Too soon.
Wow. Wow. That was hurtful. Live on the podcast. So for those of you who don't know, real quick context to why John just insulted me. And it was a pretty dope burn. I sold my PlayStation 4 and basically it got lost in the mail. And then the guy I sold it to on eBay asked for a refund, got all his money back. They yanked it out of my PayPal account. So now I don't have the money or my PS4. Feel bad for me.
I do feel bad for saying that now.
That is the context of that story. I got robbed blind, okay, by the USPS. And ipso facto our leadership. So what was the most exciting thing that you guys noticed about the PS5 teardown?
I can't wait to put it from standing up to laying down. Take an hour to remove those screws.
What? It's one screw.
No, I just like the shade that Xbox threw at them. They released a video on how to put the Xbox Series X from
did they just lay it down?
They just laid it down.
That's awesome.
But that was me. Sorry, Cam, I cut you off.
I thought it was really cool. We learned the reason why it's so big is because the cooling system is ginormous. Inside.
Dude, the heat sink is as big as my forearm.
It's huge. Yeah.
It's giant.
And it's supposed to be quieter?
Yeah.
With that big of a fan?
Well, I mean, I would imagine that that copper heat sink would keep it cool.
Yeah, so a bigger fan would have to rotate less to get the same amount of air through. So if it's a tiny fan, it would have to be really loud and run fast. Mm-hmm. I thought it was really cool that you could take the side panels off, and that's expected of the consumer. So that makes me think you can get custom ones. Yeah.
Going back to 360 era.
360. Get an R2D2s on the side.
Oh, they were so bad too.
Nowadays it would be BB-8. But still, I don't know what would be cool. Dude, it'd be cool if you get Sauron.
Oh,
I feel like it sort of looks like Sauron. Like if you could get a custom Sauron tower one, that'd be dope.
I do like how it changes the whole look of the PlayStation, as opposed to the 360. It was just the front.
The front of it. Yeah,
the front plate. I was a little offended they didn't show the digital only breakdown because there are some consumers out there.
Oh, you could totally tell when they took this apart. The disc version was a complete afterthought. It just sits on top of the board.
Interesting. But they have that what do they call it? It's like a separator. I forget what they're called.
The shield.
The shield, yeah. It's got that shield.
Well, that's what I meant, but
you can't literally set a disc drive.
I didn't mean literally on the board.
You saw that they just duct taped the disc drive.
They did say that the disc drive enclosure is really insulated, so you shouldn't hear the disc spinning that loud.
Does it even run on do the games even run off the disc?
Can't they not? Because
Not
like
really,
the speed of disc reading is so much slower than it would
SSD.
be.
It's reading it when you install it off the disc, but yeah.
Yeah, because you have to install it anyway. Like, why would they need to read the disc?
I don't know. I feel like we've sort of been there for like a minute.
So you don't have to download it from the internet?
It's true.
No. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I just mean, like, while you're playing it, like, why would you need the disc if... I know it's for the license, but... Like,
yeah, DR... Or what is it called?
Yeah, because you could just put it in, install it, and then give it to a friend, and they could do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
Copyright. My favorite thing about the teardown was that it seemed super user friendly. I like that. Like you can just kind of, I mean, I feel like a lot of people shouldn't do that because a lot of people don't know what they're doing, and
I'm not doing that.
People are not smart enough to like not just put their greasy fingers all over their motherboard and then just like be confused why it doesn't work anymore.
Did they show how to swap hard drives?
They showed the slot where you can put NVMe storage in.
Yeah. What's nice is though, it's called the M2 NVMe.
Yeah, M2. That's what I meant to say.
The built-in storage is on the board, so you can put in more storage. You're not like replacing the storage, which is nice.
And the one thing that's nice that we should bring up is that PS5 is going to allow like third-party excess storage in where I feel like Xbox isn't.
Yeah,
where it's like more limited.
Proprietary storage.
Yeah, you have to get that memory card.
Xbox is pulling a Vita.
Yep. And it's very expensive. It's $220.
Yeah. So it's like absolutely pulling a Vita. That's proprietary and very expensive.
How much are SSDs typically?
Like in a computer?
Yeah.
My M2 NVMe. I mean, I should know. I think is it's a terabyte, and it costs me like 100 or less. I think
mine was 500 gigs, but it was $75.
Mine might be 500.
So like
yeah,
220 bucks for a terabyte is high, but it's not like astronomical.
I mean, it's double.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, if Cam got a 500 and for $75, you would reasonably think
mine might have been like $80 for.
I think I saw if I wanted to get a terabyte, it was going to be like 120 or something like that.
Yeah, mine might be 500, which was some BS RGB on it or something. That's why it costs more.
But like, I want a bigger drive. Like, I want more than a terabyte. A terabyte is like nothing. When
I know, dude. Modern games are huge. How big is Call of Duty?
It's over 100.
100 gigabytes?
It might actually be close to 200.
Oh my god.
That's
like
insane.
If you have Warzone and like Modern Warfare, I think it's like 200.
Warzone's fun, by the way. Just random tangent. I like that game.
There's like little, I guess they're holes that you can suck the dust out of.
I love sucking holes. Those are like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I buy a product, I ask if it has sucking holes.
But yeah, so like when the fan runs, it's gonna like go down to these holes, and they said you could use like a vacuum cleaner, like the end of a vacuum cleaner, just clean out your PS5.
Dude, so many people are gonna break their PS5. Oh my god,
yeah, this
is gonna be a fiasco.
People are gonna break their plates like constantly. Yeah,
dude, totally.
You know how we had the red ring of death? It's gonna be. People are just gonna take apart it.
Giving average consumers the confidence that they can do this. I mean, granted, it's not hard if you take the proper precautions and just like think about it for 2 seconds. It's not really all that hard. But I feel like the people that you're selling to, like, you know, it could be just like I mean, when I was 13, I was pretty like tech savvy and like but like you don't know, like some 8-year-old with like Dorito fingers is gonna try to open his PlayStation, and like he's not gonna know, and then his dad's gonna get really mad because he broke his PlayStation.
Then you can't find another one.
Yeah, because they've been sold out. Because they've been sold out since we bought ours. How many? Like a month ago.
Yeah,
dude, that was insane. Speaking of PS5, how long they waited to tell us the price and like show us the PS5 and for us to be able to pre-order it. It was like a month before it came out, right? It's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was
Am
like
I wrong?
It was the middle of September.
It was like the third week of September, I think.
Yeah, it was like a month ago. That's insane.
Yeah. They're using liquid metal instead of thermal paste, which is cool.
Yeah, that's super. I actually found that very techy and that scratched my nerd tech itch. I almost said something else. So, anything else about the console teardown that you guys thought were pretty cool? That liquid metal thing was really cool.
As long as it plays games, I don't really care what the insides look like.
Yeah. I just recently built a PC, and I know Camilo recently built a PC, so I thought kind of seeing a console open kind of like is pretty cool. I like it. Nerding out over it. Well, we also got a look at the PS5 UI, which we no longer have that long bar, which as far as I'm concerned, the PS3 and the PS4 have very similar UIs, and we can disagree about it if you want to. But it no longer has that long bar. It now has a section for games. It has a section for media on the top left. And then on the top right, there is a search icon. And then there's a settings cog, which is, I think, a lot cleaner and a lot better for, like, navigation. So, but what we noticed, and I think, Camilo, this is something that you said to me, is that maybe it won't have themes because of how much real estate the like games take up. Like when you're looking at a game, like how much real estate that takes up on when you're like displaying it.
I actually had another revelation about that.
Yeah.
So they recently updated the PS Store on the web.
Yeah.
And they were removing like all like the PS3 games, the Vita games, but they also removed the ability to buy PS4 themes. There's not a section to buy themes on there.
Oh!
So, they might just be killing themes.
I know we were talking about Detective Pikachu earlier, but we got Detective Camilo in the house. Dude, that's some real sleuthing you did there.
That's some deep diving right there.
Yeah, that's nice. Dude, that's hot. We need to put this on Twitter. People are going to be like, who are the GamePack? Oh, those are the guys that found out that themes aren't a thing anymore.
Do you guys have? Well, I have a theme on mine, but I don't really care about themes.
Oh, I love themes.
I had a theme on mine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got.
See, that was a callback to when I burned Phil about not having PS4 anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I never really
feels good.
Themes, but I've played a lot of games where like they reward you a theme for like beating the game, and I like that.
Yeah. Oh, I got the platinum. Sometimes they used to give you them for platinums. Like I got a Bloodborne theme for platinum.
Oh, do you have a Bloodborne platinum? You never ever say it.
I have one platinum. Okay, I have one platinum.
You've never talked about it.
No, never.
Like I have a bunch of like Final Fantasy VII ones, and I have a bunch of Kingdom Hearts ones because they give you one for like every one you beat.
Oh, speaking of trophies,
yeah,
they changed how the trophies work, or like the leveling system.
Yeah,
like now I'm like
for better or for worse. How did they change it?
Now it's out
I think the high
1,000.
Yeah, well, 999.
Yeah, so the level used to be what? I don't even know what it was. 100.
Yeah, they stopped. It might. I think it went up to 100.
But yeah, now it's up to 999. So they converted your player level. Like I think I was level 12 or 13, and then when they updated it, I'm like 229 or something.
Yeah, I was like a similar level.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know why they do that.
What mine was. I have no idea what mine was.
I think I like it because once you reach a certain level, it like takes a long time to level up. So Like I think it was at like 80%, and then I think got a gold trophy, and it like kicked me up to the next one. So that was cool.
Nice. I really like not to bring Xbox into this PS5 story, but I really love like the sound that happens, and maybe John, since you have a platinum, you can tell me what that's like. But when on Xbox, when you get
the diamond,
like, the diamond achievement, it's like wow, ding. It's like
that is a
cool.
very satisfying sound. Like
it's extremely satisfying.
The achievement unlocked sound itself is very like iconic. Like,
yeah,
when you
totally.
hear that, you're like, oh man, that's the Xbox achievement. PlayStations, they don't have that. Like it's
just like a ding.
Yeah,
it's like just a ding and like it almost looks like a phone notification showing up on your screen.
But yeah, it is very satisfying to get that diamond notification, being like, man, not that many people have this.
Dude, what was I playing? I was playing something and I was just racking up diamonds. Like, I was just like, do people not play this game? Like, I'm not that far. And just every achievement I got was like, ding, you're the greatest gamer in the world.
Are diamonds just rare ones? Or
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know how you could check your rarity of trophies? Like, if it says ultra rare, I think it would be considered like an ultra rare.
Yeah,
trophy.
it's like, I think it's like less than 5% or something of gamers got this achievement.
I was getting a lot for Mortal Shell because like nobody beat that game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all those like really hard games. It's like,
so do you get like more points if?
No, it's the same. No, it's the same.
It's just the sound effect of the thing.
Yeah, and you have like a little symbol next to it that's a diamond.
That's a diamond.
But that's it.
Okay.
It's just satisfying. I enjoy it. I
feel like trophies and achievements have like, I mean, we're getting off topic, but trophies and achievements have like gone by the wayside. It was a huge deal like back in 360. Like people were achievement hunting all the time, you know, trying to get the 1,000 gamer score or whatever each game had.
Right.
Now
people
it's
still
just
do
like,
that.
But it's not as prevalent. I feel like not
That's
that
true.
many people do it. There used to be incentives to do it. I don't know if there's still a thing, but
Weren't they doing? I remember PlayStation was doing like you could convert like whatever your trophy points are into like money or something. Like
I think they used to do that. Xbox did that too. They
Wow.
took like 1% or a couple % off of your purchases.
I think what they should do is like if you have a certain gamer score, like you can like they should do giveaways and raffles and stuff. And like depending on how high your gamer score is, that's how many like entries you get.
Yeah,
I think that would be rad. But speaking of trophy hunting and like completionist stuff, that kind of leads us into our next little section about the PlayStation UI, where they have this new thing called activities. And it's a way to jump into a game into like a certain particular spot that like maybe you haven't quite completed yet. And it'll even give you like in-game tutorials. So the example they were giving was like, you need to beat like this certain, so you're only 33% done with this section of Little Big Planet 4. What is it? Sackboy's a Big Adventure.
Yeah.
Big Adventure or whatever.
Yeah, Sackboy Adventure Boy. 3D World ripoff, 3D Land ripoff with Sackboy. You can like complete trophies or find items or by using this thing called activities. And in the activities, if you have a PlayStation Plus membership, you can even watch tutorials made by the developers about how to get the certain thing that you're trying to do to maybe complete that level or get 100% or find the item or
and don't search the internet.
And it basically,
quicker.
In the video of the PS5 UI launch, it was just like, this way you don't have to like scroll through a bunch of text or like watch a long video or blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, dude, like you hating on like YouTube tutorial makers? Like I got hecka YouTube tutorials on my YouTube page, and I enjoy making them. Like I don't want like. And I plan on making them for Demon Souls. So, like, I don't know. I really hope that there's not just, like, super easy ways to,
I doubt Demon Souls will have this.
Plus, like, I don't know. Like, are they going to have, like, just the way that I like to make tutorials is that I like to be like, this is how I like to beat the game. So like maybe somebody would watch a strategy on how to beat a boss in Demon Souls or something, and maybe that strategy doesn't work for them. And like maybe they want to watch my video on how to beat a boss because maybe my strategy will work for you.
It is a specific feature for PlayStation Plus members. So if people don't have PlayStation Plus, they won't have this feature. And
they curious. Oh, go ahead.
And they also said like it's only certain games.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, Sackboy is geared towards a younger audience. Mm-hmm. So maybe
games that require,
yeah, like baby games will have. Mm-hmm. If Demon Souls has this, I will be shocked.
I bet you, live on the podcast, I bet you a copy of Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. So it's a $6 bet.
Okay.
That Demon Souls will absolutely have some of these.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that bet.
Awesome. Just you and me are just continually just gambling during the podcast. So yeah, I don't like that feature. Go to YouTube, like support creators, look at their content. Don't watch these videos.
And even if I watch a tutorial on how to do something, like I like to still like try to figure it out on my own and just get a certain, be like, oh, a certain nudge in the right direction. Like this feature looked like they show you a video exactly how to do it. And you could have it up on like the right-hand side while you're still playing. And I'm like, wow. Are you even playing the game at that point?
No. I did do something very similar, though, when I couldn't find a secret in Donkey Kong Country during my stream last week. And I was just, like, literally playing and doing the exact same movements as the YouTuber. So, I mean, it's kind of the same concept.
They did show you could do, like, the share play, like, while you're playing a game. Like, you could be playing your game and then be in voice chat with someone else, and they're playing a totally different game, and you can watch their game in, like, a little screen on your display.
Dude, we live in the future.
And then they can record your conversation and you get...
Yeah. And hold it against you and get you canceled. Oh, man. Final thoughts? I think we ran out of time. I think we're out of time, boys.
It looks
Final
clean.
thoughts on PlayStation Teardown and UI.
UI looks clean. And we're like 3 weeks out, right? Or like 2.5 weeks out?
Yeah.
Almost 2 weeks.
By the time,
Thursday.
2 weeks Thursday. So by the time this full podcast is up on audio and on video, it'll be 2 weeks. And then by the time you're watching this specific story, it will be Friday the following week.
It'll be
so it'll be like a week. So, gosh, that's it for our PlayStation 5 news.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other stories this week and let us know how you felt about this story down in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you all next time.